Hello everyone, this is ShadowMario41, and this is the boss of Arbiter's Grounds in Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This is quite possibly my favorite boss in the entire game, and definitely one of the most unique boss battles in this game and the Zelda series in general, so I am very excited. So let's get started. As Sir Eric ventures into this dark and ominous and misty room where nothing could possibly go wrong. It doesn't look like anything bad's going to happen here. There's only this giant skeletal dragon thing. What the hell? I mean, it's already dead, so maybe that's a good sign. Maybe you won't have to fight anything after all. Just... oh, nope, there's that. I hate that. Why can't he just teleport around? That's so cheap. That's such a cheap shot. I have to venture through desert and all that shit, and he can just teleport everywhere? That doesn't seem fair at all. Oh boy. Is he gonna... what is he gonna do? Is he gonna fight me? Oh! Giant sword. Oh boy. Oh, okay. I don't like the looks of that. That looks pretty bad. You know what I don't get? Why doesn't he just use that sword to stab me? If he really wants to kill me. But apparently he doesn't. Apparently he's just a wimp that is just takes pride in reanimating skeletal zombies and running away. Skeletal dragon zombies, mind you. Yeah, so as you can tell by that ominous music, this dead skeletal dragon now isn't so dead after all, and we actually do have to do battle against this fearsome beast, whose name I believe is Stallord. We'll see, it'll probably come up on screen. Yeah, Stallord, Twilight fossil. Even I remember that. Alright, here we go. Awesome boss battle time. Let's get started because we use the spinner in this boss battle. That is why it is awesome. How do you fight a boss using the spinner? Well, you're about to find out. Detach from the wall and spin right into his spine. Ouch. That's really gonna hurt. I mean, that might be one of the most painful ways for a boss to die. I mean, I guess the boss is already technically dead, but let's not split hairs here. Anyway, what you have to do is you have to do exactly that. Spin into his spine while avoiding all these dead soldiers that pop up, and there's another hit right there. Because these dead soldiers do get quite irritating, as they cause you to bounce around. It's like pinball. It's so cool. I love it. But you don't want to get stuck in the sand if the spinner runs out of momentum. Spike traps. If the spinner runs out of momentum, you will get kind of stuck. So you don't want that to happen. So you want to keep, make sure you always, leave enough momentum. And even if you have to take out these dead soldiers like this, look at this. Probably have to take out that row right there. I hate the third hit. Oh, that was really close. The third hit, there's a row that guards it. And yeah, you kind of have to take them out before you can hit Stallord, but not too hard. Oh, jeez. Alright, alright. I'm going to go for Ricochet. Ricochet, and... boom! Yes! Got him. Got him. That's it. So, well, it is a pretty awesome boss battle, but unfortunately pretty short-lived, as Stallord already crumbles to the ground. Yeah, that was kind of anticlimactic, I do have to say. Favorite boss in the game, but still nothing all that great. See, he sinks into the sand, and let's see what else is going to happen here. Ah, it looks like the sand is draining from the room, so that's a good sign. It seems like we rid the room of some sort of curse or something. But let's use the spinner to activate this mechanism, which will surely get us out of the dungeon, because there isn't really much left to do here. Oh, it's going to raise up this pillar. Raise the pillar to the roof, which is the end of the dungeon, perhaps? That would be nice. But why is... wait. Is that head... is his severed head still just sitting there? What the hell is the deal with that? Oh! Okay. Not so severed. Well, it is severed, but not so dead, I guess. Still alive, and... looks like we have one more part of the battle to do. The best part of the battle, because we spin epically up the wall. Look at how cool this is. I love doing this. This is fantastic. And we get the music and everything. How epic is this? So yes, we do have to fight this boss entirely using the spinner, which is pretty cool. So we have to spin up the wall until we find him. Stallord head. He's going to shoot fireballs at us. Fireballs. No match for my spinner skills of jumping back and forth between walls. So we just have to dodge the fireballs for a little bit. And then... boom! Oh, crap. That's not how it's supposed to go. We're supposed to actually hit him there. Not get hit by a fireball. Let's do it. Take two of epicness. Of epic spinner action. How could you... I mean, alright, I messed up, but more epic spinner action. So that's pretty cool. This is just a phenomenal boss battle. It's so unlike anything else in the game, and unlike anything else in the Zelda series. That's why I love it. Dodge fireball, another fireball, incoming fireball from the front. Drop altitude, attack. Yes. So once we bring him down, we have to use our sword to slash him. To slash the thing on his head, kind of like the thing from The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Remember the thing that had the pillar sort of impaled in its head? Yeah, don't want to spoil it for people who haven't played it, but you know what I'm talking about. Very similar. Alright, so yeah, Stallord does assault you until you get on the spinner, then he kind of runs away for a while. But we do have spike traps to deal with now, so that's just fantastic. If you see a spike trap, which I think we're going to come up on one pretty soon because I saw that one circle above me. Yeah. Just jump to the other wall, and that's pretty much it. Pretty easy, actually. Alright, so we'll jump back as we continue to ascend and avoid another spike trap. Where's Stallord? There he is. Hello, Stallord. Breathing fireballs at me. Why can't he just let me leap? I don't understand why he has this impulse to kill me. I don't get it. Right. Final hit. Boom! In the face. Literally, in the face. Attack! Attack! Yes! Jump attack! Jump attack! Right. Wow. He's a resilient skull. There we go. Latch onto the wall. That was a pretty big, you know, leeway in latching onto the wall, but I'll take it. Alright, this should be the last hit here. This should be it for Stallord. More spike traps. Now we have spike traps on both walls. That's just fantastic. As if it wasn't tricky enough already. But luckily, once Stallord appears, the spike traps magically disappear. Don't ask me how, it's just, they just do. Demon magic, that's how, of course. Alright, this should be it. Attack! Yes. Alright, that should be it for Stallord. Just gonna hit him a few times with the sword, and I think that'll about do it. Die, die, die! Yes. That's it. Stallord has been defeated, but that, ladies and gentlemen, was a kick-ass boss battle. Do you not agree? Oh yeah, now you know it's really over, because we get the epic music, and I really don't understand how Stallord's head carries that much momentum to fall that certain way, but whatever the case may be, I don't really care. Stallord is dead, and I'm going to grab a nifty heart container for all my troubles. And a bridge. Convenient, because I would have grabbed the heart container and then been like, okay, I'm still trapped on this pillar, so yeah. Anyway, alright, Sir Eric, let's go. Let's go to the Mirror of Twilight. That sounds fun. But there's a heart container. Enough energy. Oh, look at that. Second line of health. Not bad. So we're more than halfway done in getting the maximum amount of health in the game. That's pretty cool, right? I guess. I don't know. Want to save? Yeah, sure. Why not? Save. Oh, I also noticed that, see my save file says 2007? I kind of just noticed that just now. It's because I sent my Wii in for repairs, and I think the factory settings got reset or something. I just have to, even though it came out before 2007. Oh no, it came out in 2005? Yeah, it did come out before then. Whatever. The settings got all screwed up, so I need to fix that. But now we're back outside, climbing this tower, where we find probably the Mirror of Twilight, because it's a... No, we don't. We find this strange statue with a strange thing around it, even though it's the mirror chamber, but I don't really see a mirror. So let's try to change that. I guess we have to do something with this. Oh, crap. Did not expect that. But at the same time, well, I mean, I remember that now, but it's probably a good thing we get a warp point here, because otherwise we'd have to go all the way through Arbiter's grounds to reach the mirror chamber whenever we need to come back. So that's a good thing. And I'm just going to take him out as Human Link, because I think it's really easy. Let's see. Where is he? I'm going to take this one out because he's sort of a lone wolf over there. Alright, come on, guys. Try to get them together. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. No, no. Alright, let's try this. We'll try the wolf thingamajig here. This little energy field. What? Bats? Now we have bats. Because Twilight Beast apparently isn't enough. We now have to take care of bats. But whatever the case may be. They're dead. It's like if you ever played a Castlevania game, it's always like you have these ridiculously hard enemies, But bats are somehow the most annoying foes in the game. I don't get it. Anyway, transform back to human, and it looks like there's a spinner track going up around that statue. See how important the spinner is? The spinner is like this crazy item that doesn't seem like it fits into the game at all. But it's very, very important. It's used for all sorts of things. I love it. That's why I love it. That's awesome. Alright, so get put in this hole, and Link will bounce up and down to spin the thing. And spinning it will raise the pillars. I think. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now that is what I'm talking about. This looks more like a mirror chamber now because this looks pretty epic. There it is. There's the mirror that we have all been looking for. Because before, these were not the mirrors you were looking for, but now they are. I, of course, did the Star Wars in motion. And I guess that thing was a counterweight for the mirror being buried in the sand, sort of protected. But now we revealed the mirror of Twilight, which Midna is going to run over and be all like, hey, it's the mirror. Oh, wait a minute. It's only a quarter of the mirror. Well, doesn't that just suck? And thus presents the second half of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess as Midna gets kind of enraged. I mean, I'd be pissed too. If I went through all this length to find the mirror, only to find that it's broken and useless, then yeah, I'd be pretty pissed off too. But like I said, this begins the second half of the game, where before we tried to recover the Fused Shadow, now we do have to recover the Mirror of Twilight. But first we got a visit by these things. These things are... I don't really know what they are, but I guess they're the sages of this time, or of this universe. Yes, the sages. So, the sages have undergone quite a radical transformation from Ocarina of Time to this game. They're now these glowing, sort of faceless things with... Well, they're not faceless, they have floating... Look at that. Floating faces, and I don't really get it. But the man who destroyed the mirror, his name is Zant? I know his name. Whoa. Plot twist. Ganondorf? What the hell? Where did that come from? Oh my god. Alright, the plot thickens. There he is. You can hear the music on his black stallion. Wow, that's pretty freaky. That is a freaky image right there. Reminds me a lot of the Ocarina of Time image of him, which I think was intentional. He was blind. Okay. Interesting fact about Ganondorf. He was blind. He got locked up, apparently. That's nice. That's convenient. I do love Ganondorf's theme, though. Even though it's such a simple sort of musical arrangement, I just love it. I don't know. It's so ominous. Looks like Ganondorf's about to get what's coming to him. Oh! Ouch. Wow. Well... What the hell is the big deal about Ganondorf, then? We clearly don't have to worry about him anymore, because... Oh, uh-oh. Maybe we do. Yet. He survived a sword to the chest. Well, what the hell hopes do we have? If he survived a glowing mystical sword to the chest, you're really going to tell me that I have to deal with this guy now? Uh-oh. The Triforce of Power. Causing him to break free of his shackles. By some divine prank? It's not a prank. Prank, there's a whole legend behind it. God damn it. It's the legend behind The Legend of Zelda. Ouch. And with one swift charge, he kills the sage, I guess? The sage sort of bursts into dust. So let me get this straight. They're telling me, as awesome as this cutscene is, that a glowing mystical sword, you know, from the sages themselves could not defeat Ganondorf, so I have to? That's what you're telling me, is they're not going to do anything now. It's going to be all up to me. Oh, wait. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe they are going to actually do something. Hold on. These could be characters in The Legend of Zelda that actually do something. Well, I believe they are. Yes. Of course. Use the Mirror of Twilight to banish Ganondorf to the Dark World. Perfect. Brilliant. Now we don't have to worry about him until he somehow finds a way to come back, which is inevitable. But... until then, we don't have to worry about them. So, there's a temporary solution to our problems. Yeah, that sage, I guess he's dead. It's just all that remains is his floating head mask, so I assume that means he's dead. The shattered pillar, I assume, means he's dead, so... These sages are grieving over it still. I guess it would be pretty traumatic, but... I mean, come on, we have bigger fish to fry here. Let's go. You're just now figuring out what Zanka's power... That's right, Minna, you tell these useless sages, because they're so incompetent. I hate when they do that. We have this mystical power to help you, but we're just going to sit here while you kind of take care of the evil that threatens the land. We'll just be here worshipping. It's like, no, help out a little bit. Because this is exactly what they do, and I hate this in video games, but it's one of my, like, peeves. These characters have mystical powers. They could probably teleport like Zant can. They're probably pretty powerful because they have, like, these magical powers and stuff. Probably. But, yet, they're not going to help me regain the Mirror of Twilight. Why would they do that when they could just sit around and do nothing? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I feel like Hyrule is a little dysfunctional in that regard. Anyway, we're pretty much done with the Mirror Chamber now, so we have to warp and figure out where the rest of the Twilight, or the shards of the Mirror of Twilight are. I think the sages did allude to them, but there's an easier way to figure this out. Remember, like I said, if you don't know where to go in the game, check Telma's Bar. That'll always tell you where to go, free of charge too. So you say, screw the fortune teller in Hyrule Castle Town. I don't need to pay to know where to go. I just know where to go. Alright, but first, before I end this video, because we are getting pretty close to the end, I do want to show off one last thing before I do more stuff in Hyrule Field, because we are done with the Arbiter's Grounds now, officially. That's another dungeon down, so we do have a little bit of in-between time with the spinner acquired, and we can surprisingly do quite a bit with the spinner. Maybe not as much as with, say, the claw shot or the bombs, but the spinner is quite useful. Alright, first we're going to use bombs to blow up this path, which we could have accessed a while ago, but there really wasn't anything useful in this direction until we do have the spinner. You can't really do anything. Oh, but wait, I got a blue rupee. I hate that. Why do they have to interrupt the game like that? Maybe like the first time, but not every time you turn the game on. Anyway, not the point. The point is, we can now use the spinner on this path after we enjoy some lovely, peaceful, dark Hyrule Field music. There we go. I believe we're coming up on it right now. Yeah, I'll use the spinner. The spinner makes you go a little faster, but not really. There's a spinner track right there. So we can latch onto that. And that'll make us go really fast down this passage. What is this motoring? Who needs to walk when you can do this? So not only is this a shortcut by using the spinner, which makes you go way faster, but there is actually something up above that I do want to get. The spinner was a little out of control. No. Back. Okay, up the thing. Up the wall, please. Up the wall, please. Up the wall. Yes. All right. So yeah, on the spinner track we have to jump and jump and spin. Spin. Oh crap. No. Damn it. It's a little too late. Just a tad too late. Get out of the way, stupid lizard folks. I don't want to deal with them right now. I love just the sudden, like, increase in momentum that you get with the spinner all the time. So you just be traveling along slow, then you latch onto the track and you go up a million miles an hour. Anyway. Alright, let's try this. Spin and spin. Spin again. One more time. Oh, again. Another time. And another time. And another one. And I think that's definitely it. Alright. So after all that trouble, what do we get in this chest? You could probably figure it out. It's a piece of heart. How nice. So yeah, this path is pretty much incredibly worthless except for that piece of heart, which is pretty cool. Alright, so that's about it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I'm going to just show that this path does indeed loop around once you blow up those rocks at the end of the path. So, this is Shadow Mario 41. My favorite boss was quite a thrill. And that cutscene after that is pretty cool too. So this was a pretty cool episode, if I do say so myself. But we'll end it with a yellow rupee. Huzzah! So yeah, join us next time for when we do stuff in Hyrule Field and all around Hyrule actually, because we have another dungeon to go to, but I have no idea how to get there. Find out how to get there next time.